Ken, everyone out there. It's such an honor, and it's humbling to be able to share my story with you today. After the Lord allowed us to pursue a retirement out of pastoring, we resigned pastoring, and Benny kept building the financial business that he had started. And I was working with him. I always helped him, worked with him, whatever it was. I was sitting at my desk and asking the Lord, okay, my work is my worship, part of my worship, but what is my ministry focused right now? He brought a lady into the office I had never met before and introduced me to this industry. I did not go looking for this industry. God brought it to me, and he said, here's the answer to your prayer. Okay, I felt it. It was burning inside of me. So I began this journey here, and life got in the way and slowed me down. And I liken it into I'm running 75 miles an hour, and all of a sudden I hit a speed zone and I'm down to 25 or 30 miles an hour. So I wait. I don't stop the vehicle and get out because I hit a speed zone. I stay in that speed zone and I continue my journey because this is where the Lord has placed me. And I want to say something here, Todd, if I may. When everyone was speaking about where we are in the new company coming up next Saturday, back last year, we didn't know what was happening, what was going to be brought to our attention, but the Lord knew that. Mm-hmm. And he had spoken to me, work hard, keep working, just work hard. So we worked hard, and God created a situation here in our church where it just began to grow, and Todd and Ashley came over, and it just became a big place for the Lord to bless people to come into this business here. So we just kept working until we knew why. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. And you don't know what you don't know until you know it. So we finally knew why the Lord was speaking to us. But anyway, in this process, back to I'm in a speed zone. Life is happening. You don't have control over things. And so you just keep going. I want to encourage people who are in a slow place and who have not been able to take off real quickly. I want to encourage you, stay there. Every week during this speed zone, I still got a paycheck. You just want to stay. God is helping us build a retirement, okay? You got to stay in order for it to build. And so I stayed there during that speed zone until this past year. God just took the speed zone signs down. It was like, and said, go for it. So we began to work hard again. And it has just been such a huge blessing. During that time, I earned the $10,000 bonus, which was so fun. It was just a blessing and so fun. And so you want to stay. I never stopped my auto delivery, never. I went to every event, and you're talking about the power of events. I went to every event that I could get to. I encouraged people to go to these events. We are building it up in our meetings here every week now. We want to go to these meetings. We want to get plugged in. We want to stay connected. I was able to lock arms with Ken and Todd during this time and just hang on, because that's what it takes, just hanging on. And here we are today, members of the Catalyst Club, just such a bright future that God has given us here. And I'm just so excited. And Todd, I am so thankful that I stayed, because when Benny and I talk about retirement, it's like we don't know the definition of retirement right now, because we're moving from that mortar and brick office into the world, and it's just an open just an open field for us. And it's something we feel like we can do till the end. And it's just, I just want to encourage everybody to stay. Do not give up. If you believe that this is the answer to your prayer, why would you quit? God doesn't make mistakes. So here we are. Amen.
Gracie, how would you describe our products? Have the products been good for you? And one question that nobody's ever supposed to ask a lady, what's your age, Gracie?
You're my friend, Ken. You can get away with it. I'm 74 years old. I absolutely love the products. When we learned from the company back in Atlanta, we went with Todd and Ken up there, and Benny took because he's my researcher. He took a list of questions. He said, they must answer these questions correctly. He said, if they don't do it in their training, I'll have to go find somebody that can. So when we got through, I said, okay, how about your questions? He said, they answered every one of them and correctly. So we are big into natural healing supplements that provide healing for the body, because I do believe that God created an awesome thing when he created man, and he gave us the ability to heal if we put the right things in our body. Our products are second to none, in my opinion and in my experience.